A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events in the political landscape, former President Donald Trump has publicly severed ties with Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, branding her a traitor and a disgrace to the Republican Party. This feud has ignited a firestorm of controversy, particularly in light of Greene's recent push for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files, an issue that has become a flashpoint in their relationship. Greene, once a staunch ally of Trump, has found herself on the receiving end of harsh criticism from the former president, who took to his Truth Social account to express his discontent. Marjorie traitor, Greene is a disgrace to our great Republican Party, he declared, further labeling her as a lightweight congresswoman and accusing her of betrayal for her stance on the Epstein files. Greene's advocacy for transparency regarding the Epstein files has raised eyebrows, particularly given the gravity of the allegations surrounding the late financier and his connections to powerful figures. In a post on X, Greene expressed her concerns for her safety, revealing that she has been contacted by private security firms due to threats she has received, which she attributes to Trump's incendiary remarks. "I am now being contacted by private security firms with warnings for my safety as a hotbed of threats against me are being fueled and egged on by the most powerful man in the world," Greene stated. This public fallout comes after Greene has increasingly distanced herself from her party's mainstream, positioning herself as a voice for victims of abuse and calling for accountability from those in power. She criticized the political establishment, stating that it thrives on division and fails to deliver for the American people. Greene's determination to push for the release of the Epstein files has garnered support from some lawmakers across party lines, with calls for the Justice Department to disclose all relevant documents. Democratic representatives such as Dan Goldman and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez have echoed this sentiment, urging for transparency and justice for the victims. Greene's recent comments have sparked discussions about the role of women in politics, as she expressed her frustration with the P***sing contest among male politicians in Washington. Her remarks during an appearance on The View resonated with many, as she called for a new way forward that prioritizes unity and respect among differing opinions. Despite the escalating tensions, Greene remains steadfast in her commitment to her constituents and the issues she believes are vital for the American public. In her response to Trump's withdrawal of support, she emphasized that her loyalty lies with her district and the American people, rather than any individual politician. "I have supported President Trump with too much of my precious time, too much of my own money, and fought harder for him even when almost all other Republicans turned their back and denounced him," Greene asserted. "But I don't worship or serve Donald Trump. I worship God, Jesus is my savior, and I serve my district, GA14, and the American people." As this political saga unfolds, the implications for both Trump and Greene remain to be seen. With Greene's bold stance on the Epstein files and her willingness to challenge the status quo, she may be setting the stage for a new chapter in her political career, one that could either solidify her position as a maverick within the GOP or lead to further isolation from her party. Meanwhile, Trump's continued use of incendiary language to describe his former allies raises questions about the future of the Republican Party and its ability to maintain unity in an increasingly polarized political climate. The coming weeks will be critical as Greene prepares for a vote that could compel the release of the Epstein files, an issue that has the potential to reshape both her political trajectory and the broader conversation about accountability in Washington. As the nation watches this unfolding drama, one thing is clear: the political landscape is ever-changing, and the stakes are higher than ever. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.